All of our kids are failing at life, and my husband blames me only. We have 4 kids, and if I didn't tell him, 43M. My body is really tired of pregnancies, he would have wanted more. Our 15-year-old son is making a fool of himself on lives where he cries, laughs, and does weird things with his friends, and our daughter, who is 17, also has a DR/G use problem, and besides that she gave a BJ to a guy in exchange for money because my husband stopped giving her any. He climbed the corporate ladder to the top. He is the VP right now, and his life are business trips, meetings, conferences. In the little free time, he goes to the gym or swimming to stay fit. We also have a 13-year-old daughter who is failing at everything in school, and a 7-year-old who needs all my attention. Last week there was a corporate party, and my husband, with his main character energy, wanted to make it a perfect night and all about him. But our 17-year-old daughter made an appearance and put up a show. Yelled, swore at the people. My husband grabbed her by the arm and dragged her outside where he slapped her 4 times. He is not popular with the employees as he is very strict and military-like, demeaning, demanding. I am sure they mocked him. This is not a big city, and I know that our daughter stole money from someone whose parents work under my husband. Yesterday my husband lost his cool and said I am a failure, that he put all his trust in me and I ruined his kids, and ended up beating with a belt our daughter, and the next day he hit our son after our son scratched his car. He left for a new business trip today and took his young secretary with him. I asked him why he takes that woman with him, and he said she knows how to keep him calm, while I turned him home into madhouse. Is he cheating, or what was that comment? I do my best to keep him happy in that aspect too, and do whatever he wants. I have tried 5 psychologists with my teenagers already. So when are you going to file DV against him and divorce? You will be a horrible mom if you keep the kids in this environment. Sorry you are going through this. Sounds like the problem is your husband. He's absent in his children's lives, and when he's present, he abuses them. Sounds like a real piece of shit. This has got to be AI slop. I saw my former bully, and she looks terrible. I don't know if she was technically my bully, but Mary and I were acquaintances in the same friend group a couple years back, but never spoke much. Out of nowhere, she started spreading rumors about me. She said that I was aggressive towards her when others were around. I wasn't, and that I had made fat-phobic comments about her and some others in the group. I didn't. She took advantage of me being newest and least known person in the group. I know she's very insecure about her size, and I absolutely never made any comments about her size or anyone else's. I'm also plus-sized, so I know how it feels to get mean comments about your body. Anyway, this group had a Discord chat that we used to keep in touch on a regular basis. After Mary told everyone I was talking crap about them behind their backs, I was kicked out. And on top of that, Mary was well known in the social scene around town. She ran the cooking and book club, very big deal in the social scene in that town for some reason. So she had a lot of sway, and she used it to make me a pariah in every social group around town. I was in a climbing club that was separate from the group with Mary and her clubs, but I randomly got removed from the group chat, not long after I fell out with Mary's group. It was a huge blow considering I had moved to that city post-college, and didn't have any friends, so losing my main friend group was pretty devastating. I never got along well with my coworkers, and it didn't seem like there was anywhere else to make friends as an adult. I fell into a deep depression. It was bad. After that, and almost ended up moving back home with my parents, because everything felt heavy and hopeless in that city. Thankfully I got offered a job in a different city, and got to move somewhere that I at least have a few connections. This gets us today when I went back to that town for a work-related trip. There was a large book club meeting in the coffee shop next to my work venue, so I saw her when I stopped to get coffee. And wow, she did not look good. She dyed her hair this awful color of red that accentuates how pale she already is. Her skin looked very dry, and she developed noticeable acne that didn't have before. And the piece de resistance, she gained a bunch of weight. Minimum 50 pounds. Last time I had talked to her, she was bragging about how she got her insurance to pay for her GLP-1 medication and how she was going to lose a ton of weight. She believed getting skinny was going to finally make her POS boyfriend propose to her. I usually don't like feeling joy at people's looks or making judgments about people's bodies, so I feel kinda guilty. But I cannot tell you how much joy I felt rush through me seeing her sitting there stuffing her face with an almond croissant looking so much bigger than she was 2 years ago, and with no ring on her finger. I know her weight was her biggest insecurity. It was why she always vetoed shopping trips, because she knew she'd have less clothing options than others, and she didn't want to be reminded of her size. So knowing that that singular aspect of her life has gotten worse lets me know she's still miserable. And that makes me happy. Schadenfreude has entered the chat. Mary had it coming. Fuck that big pale bitch. My bully put me through hell at school, used to beat me up sometimes, and threw stuff at me every day on the bus home. I hope he's a drug addict or male prostitute now lol. My 32M, wife 31F, is a completely different person. Not sure why I'm posting this, but over the last year my wife was dealing with so much at work that has caused a bout of alopecia. I watched helplessly and was as supportive as I could be. I would take her hair chunks after showering together and throw them away so she didn't have to see. Helped her pick out wigs and held her when things were very hard. She got over it and her hair has regrown beautifully. She went on Zoloft, made some positive lifestyle choices, and worked out harder than she ever has before. She looks great and seems very even, but all physical affection has dropped off the map. I have to beg for even a basic hug or a kiss. I've talked with her about it multiple times. She tries to improve, but then goes right back to where we left off. This isn't about the bedroom, it's just the feeling of being desired is gone. I am struggling so hard to accept the new her, and I have no idea what to do. I've taken on essentially all of the child rearing, cooking, and household chores outside of weekend cleaning in an effort to park some of that desire, hoping she was maybe just tired. Nothing. It's like there is a wall between me and her now. I am scared. Biggest side effect of Zoloft is deceased libido. I've experienced it myself, also in medical. It's a possibility. Zoloft makes my desire for touch go completely away. Don't touch me. It's the pills. Yeah, Zoloft does that. I hate being touched. I have a great life. Everything I've ever wished for, and I want to throw it all away. I have a wonderful wife of 14 years. We own our own recently renovated beautiful house. I have a job that I actually went to college for that actually pays decently, decent cars that are paid off. And I'm miserable. First off, I love the hell out of my wife. She's great, she's loyal, she's caring. But lately her mental health struggles and health issues are beginning to grate on me. She doesn't like leaving the house anymore. She has a hard time taking care of any tasks or errands by herself, so most of the housework falls onto me. We also work opposite schedules. I work early mornings 4 a.m. 1 p.m. She works a normal 8-6, so dinner also falls to me. When we're together, we're not really together. She loves just scrolling mindlessly on her phone with something random on TV in the background, and I find myself falling into that habit, too, which I hate. The expectations for me remain high due to me being the man. I'm supposed to take care of all the things that involve the house or the cars when it comes to maintenance. Things in the house. My responsibility? The yard. Yep, all me. I hate it. I hate owning a house. I hate being responsible for either fixing things or paying someone to fix them because everything eventually breaks. Don't ever worry about buying a house. It's overrated garbage. I hate my job. It used to be a good job, but recent and upcoming changes this year are making things absolutely miserable. I haven't had a raise in more than 5 years. My workload has increased substantially, but no one has ever offered anything that would help us or make things any better. It's just do more work and be thankful you have a job. I hate it. I've been coming home from work and just getting in my bed and crying because everything adding up just feels so overwhelming to me lately, and I don't know how long I can keep up. Honestly, I'm so burnt out in life. All I want to do is buy a 1-bedroom apartment across the street from my workplace and live there for the rest of my life by myself. Just being me, enjoying my own time without ever having to worry about anyone else or any maintenance. It's kind of sad because last week I was sick and stuck in bed, and honestly, it was the happiest I had been in a long time. I didn't have to worry about going to work or taking care of anything. And yes, before anyone asks, I am in therapy and on antidepressants, but I'm guessing it's not enough. I know this is a wild concept on Reddit, but have to try just talking to her? Therapy and medication are great, but if nothing changes, it becomes meaningless. In any case, I'm sorry you're going through this, and I hope it gets better. Hey, I don't know what the best solution is for your problem or for yourself. I just want to say caretaker burnout is real. No kids. You have no obligation, but to yourself, my dude. Go be happy. Please.